Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today I'm going to be talking about the Nigerian Naira, the redesigned Naira. A lot has been said about the redesigned Naira since it came out yesterday. Now, that was Wednesday, November the 23rd of 2023. You see, a currency is not designed to look beautiful. It's designed for power. It's designed to be powerful. That's the basic idea behind currency. It's not for it to look beautiful. It's not an aesthetic design. It's not a fashion statement. It's a negotiable instrument. So you take, for instance, the almighty US dollar. It's called the greenback. The reason why it's called the greenback is because it's not a very beautiful currency. So it's called the greenback. But the thing is, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. And then if you take the Zimbabwean dollar, it's very, very beautiful. It's very beautiful. I've been to Zimbabwe, I've been to Zambia. The Zimbabwean dollar is very beautiful, but it's not a very powerful currency. So if you go to Canada, the Canadian dollar I think it's one of the ugliest currencies in the whole world. It's very ugly. It's going to flash up on the screen. I've been to Canada multiple times. Canadians even call their money funny money. You can Google it. But it's a very powerful currency. On the other hand, Venezuela, the Venezuelan bolivar. The Venezuelan bolivar is a very beautiful currency, but it's one of the worst performing currencies on earth because, like I said, a currency is not designed for beauty, it's designed for power. So it needs to be powerful, not beautiful. So if you look at the Nigerian Naira, it was redesigned for a particular reason, two reasons actually. One, it was designed for security. And then two, it was designed for increase in its value. It was designed to appreciate. And it's achieved both ends, both purposes. So if you look at what's happened, a lot of the money that was in the hands of non-state actors like bandits, like kidnappers, have now become, or rather they're going to become null and void very soon because they've not been able to take it to banks because of the Money Laundering Act of 2011, which prohibits you from depositing monies beyond 5 million naira in cash. And then also you got to do this into your own account. A lot of these guys don't have accounts. They don't have BVNs, they don't have tax identification numbers, so they can't open accounts. So it was a masterstroke. It was a masterstroke. A lot of these monies they're going to be rendered invalid. And when you do that, when you reduce the amount of money in circulation, it actually increases the value, the price, the appreciation. It makes the strength of the currency increase. And we've seen that the naira went from being about, I think it was close to 900 naira to a dollar, and then it fell. It fell to about 680 naira to a dollar, and then it gradually appreciated to where it's about 720, which is, it's not the best situation, but it has improved tremendously. So if you say from 900 to about 680, so that means that that's very, very good. It's something that it should be appreciated. We've seen that dramatic. It's over 30%. And then another aspect of it all, we see that a lot of these people that had maybe corrupt civil servants, you saw like maybe people who had done illegal deals. They had a lot of money in their probably sockaway pits, their septic tanks, their wardrobes, and then these monies were not circulating because the purpose of money is that it should circulate and that it should lubricate the economy. It wasn't circulating. These people, they brought out all those monies, and then in fact, it was very, very surprising. Normally, because of the microbiology of money, central banks all over the world, they tend to destroy them between maybe like 2 to 6 years. Sometimes it might last longer. The US, they normally do for certain notes, they do it every 4 years. But we saw currency in circulation from as far back as Joseph Sanusi when he was governor. And Joseph Sanusi was governor in 1999. So it made a lot of money circulate in the economy. And when you have money circulating in the economy, it's going to lead to jobs. It's going to lead to an increase in share prices in the stock exchange. A lot of good things have happened. So that is one aspect of it. And then the other aspect of it is the security aspect of it. It has confounded, it has flummoxed bandits, kidnappers. These guys are uneducated. They don't know what to do. They're in a state of confusion. And in that state of confusion, it makes it easier for the security agencies to do their jobs. So I see a lot of people wanting to criticize because they want to trend, and then they're trending on different blogs. Sometimes they even enter the mainstream media. People talk about them. That is what they want. They've not sat down to really give some thoughts to what's happening. What's happening is that the central bank has done a very patriotic act And we should applaud them. We should applaud Emefiele and his board, the central bank board, because this has been very, very successful. We shouldn't just criticize for the sake of criticizing. No, we have to criticize based on facts. We got to think through what we are criticizing. This has been a very, very, very good idea and a very, very good implementation so far. And we've seen the result that it was intended to be achieved by the Central Bank of Nigeria. And even more so, it's going to help the election coming because you're going to have fewer currency in the hands of people who have the intention of using money to influence that election. That's why you see that a particular party, has been complaining about they don't want beavers that INEC wants to use. They don't want them to use that because it's going to reduce their ability to influence this election illegally. So I commend Governor Emefiele. I commend the CBN. If you misbehave, I will deal with you. I will come out and I'll speak against you. But this is an act of patriotism, and I commend you. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.